Hey everyone, it's Emily. Welcome back to my channel to another video. We are going over something I got in the mail recently. This is the Peace Relax USA National Parks Puzzle Badge Set. There are 1,008 pieces and it's supposed to be a tapestry with all 63 national parks for the US and little like pins that you can put on and you can keep track of which national parks you have gone to. I think this is so much fun. Quite a few of you tagged me when you saw that they released this because I'm a huge national park fan. Me and Dave go camping all the time and we try to do at least one a year. So I'm excited to see how many I've actually gone to and which ones I still need to do. In general, we've been always wanting to have a way to display which ones we've been to, and I'm just excited to unbox this and see what it looks like. So just to be transparent, they did send this to me, but honestly, with so many of you who had messaged me about it, I most likely would have purchased it anyways. So this is an honest review. I'm just in general excited and I think this is going to be fun. So let's just open this up. Peace Rocks is the same brand as Pinto. Oftentimes you can find a coupon or something. I'll link them down below to where you can purchase them. And yeah, let's just open this up. I'm excited. There was originally cellophane on here. I did take it off for the video just because it was way too glary, but we're just gonna see what it looks like. The box is nice. It has like a whole bunch of them and it's like textured. And then inside it has their "Hey, craving a wellness retreat." So Peace Relax is all about like creating mindfulness in your day, whether that's puzzling or other things. When I did the advent calendar, it was really nice because you got to do like a whole bunch of different things outside of puzzling, and I really appreciate that. So love the packaging. I also have the little tapestry. I don't know if it will need to be steamed, so I might have to steam it. The poster looks nice. It does have numbers next to each one, which I assume is the numbers of the badges that we will need, but it has them all in, looks like alphabetical order. And then inside here we have a little grid and there are numbers on each bag. So this is number 1, I'm guessing 1 through 7, because then we have 8 through 14 and then so on and so forth. So each one has 7 bags of pieces. And oh, I'm so excited for this. Okay. So I think what I need to do is figure out which ones I've been to. I'm gonna start off with C. All right, so I'm excited to see this. The first one I have been to, so I'll take out number 1, which is Acadia. I did grow up in Maine and have gone to Acadia National Park a few times. And so let's just see what bag number 1 looks like. All right, let's look at the pieces. So this is something similar to what we've got in the advent calendar, where you have like the little pieces and like a little tray to put your puzzle in. And I'm assuming I won't need the picture, but the picture's there if I do. And the pieces are just standard Peace Relax pieces. They are plastic. They seem really sturdy. We also have this guy, so the pin needs to be on the outside so it can pin to the tapestry. So let's put this in, I'm assuming this way. Oh, I see, there's little notches. So that way when you're hanging it, it's straight. Okay, so pin is secure. We're now going to do the puzzle. Since the pin is on the back, you kind of have to hold it while doing it. So if you're someone who finds Peace Relax a little bit tricky because you have to like push things in really hard, it might be tricky because you can't like use the board to have support, you know? So let's do this puzzle. right, number 1 is done. It's super cute. It's this little Acadia scene. I love it. It came together really well. It seems really sturdy now that it's together, and I'm excited to hang this up. But I think I'm going to do all of them that I have been to before. I'll show you what they look like, and then we'll go into the tapestry. I'll probably steam it, make it look nice, and we'll hang them up. So that's the plan. Feel free to jump ahead to the timestamps if you want to see just the end result. But I'm excited to do the rest of these, so let's get into it. Before I do all the pieces, I just want to show you all the bags of the ones we've been to, either Dave by himself, me by myself, or together. And together we've gone to 23, so about a third of them, which is better than I was expecting, so that's fun. Quite a lot we haven't been to, which we're always excited to explore, but let's do all of these together. All right, so all of them are done. They're all so cute. I love the colors. I love how they're all pretty cohesive. I love them so much. So like this one, like look at those colors. Isn't that pretty? We went to Olympic last year. We've been to Sequoia a couple times when we lived in California. We did Joshua Tree. Oh my gosh, these are all so fun. Putting them together, each one only took me like a minute, so not super time consuming. One thing I do want to mention is there is a lot of plastic involved, so like there's a ton of these plastic bags now that I need to throw away, and of course we have the plastic pieces. I wish there was some way for them to do it without having so much plastic. This is a home decor item, so I do plan on keeping this for like years and years and years, but it is one downfall for them. But I do love how these turned out, and they seem really sturdy. My only concern maybe is if it's near a window, where it will be, if these will fade. I'm assuming yes over time. So something to keep in mind. I might have to like move it eventually, but these are so fun. I love them. All right, so now let's put them on the tapestry. All right, so welcome to my office. This is where I'm going to be hanging the tapestry. It actually is already hung because I wanted to steam it. So that's what I'll do in just a second. I have my pins here of the national parks that I've been to. This room in general is just like our office slash guest room. On the wall you can see we have some other artwork for national parks. We have some pictures around, so it kind of like fits the theme, which is kind of perfect. There are a couple of things on the tapestry, which I'll show you in a second, that I wish were a little bit different. First up, it does come with some hardware for you to hang it, which are just like these little clamp-on hooks. And then they have these to put in the wall. Now mine broke instantly as I tried to hang it up. So I just used thumbtacks and it seems to be working fine. And I think it actually looks better than these white little plastic things. So that's what I ended up doing. I do want to eventually get a dowel to hang it up with like some string, but that means that I would have to do a little bit of a sewing project where I just like flip it over and sew around the dowel. So that's something that will be a future project, but I will show you what it looks like. Also, that's another thing that I would love to change about it once I do that same sewing project, so I'll show you that. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know about the hardware. I'll flip you around in just a second. I want to give you a heads up that the lighting in this portion is going to be pretty awful because it's like next to a window, so it's very, very shady. And the light in here is actually not working right now. So I'll show you what it looks like and we'll get to putting it all together. So up here we have United States National Parks, and we have all the different parks, and I love how it has the states. I wish the states were actually on the poster because I was trying to remember, did I go to them, did I not? So that would have been really nice to know. And these are all of them they have. I like, even if it doesn't have a button, it's still nice, you know. But the things that I would change is, one, I wish it did just have the spot where you could have the dowel inside, which they have on the picture on their posting on Amazon, but it looks like it's a DIY project and not anything that's will happen on its own. So wish that was a little bit different. And then also at the bottom, when I do the dowel project, I'm also going to cut off like this last little bit because I really don't want like the branding on here for like a nice family memorable item. So that I would probably cut off too. And then it also has like this random item here too. So I think I would do a little bit of a little DIY project to make it like perfect, but I do love how it looks currently. But let's put on the buttons. All right, it is done. It is So fun. I love that we are able to display all of our national park trips all in one little spot, and I'm excited to do some more traveling to fill some more up. Hopefully we can maybe do 1 or 2 this year. In general, I think it's fun. I think there are little improvements I would love to see. Like, I really don't want the branding on it if it's going to be like a family item that's going to be displayed in my home, you know? And I also wish there was a different way to hang it, especially at the bottom, kind of like flares out. I'm sure over time it will like relax and lay flat. But I do think it needs some type of dowel or some more support to keep it hanging and making sure it's like secure, especially if you like kids or pets. If someone like pulls on it, even like a little bit, it's gonna like fall off those little pegs. And the equipment that they included just wasn't sturdy enough for what I needed to make it stay up on its own. So I do think this needs to be maybe a kit that you can buy even separately, so that way you can hang it up more securely in your house. But in general, I think this is really fun and something that we will continue to use. I would love to know your thoughts down below. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.